I have got a comment that is told me how to get all of the fucking endings. So, for ending 2, we need to review the study materials every day and always pick the second option, and we need to call Silas every day. Well, that's not going to be a problem. Your voice still cuts through everything, but nothing drowns anything else out. In other words, I'm not being a loudmouth. That's great news. Okay. I am going to move you guys onto this screen so I can still see you here. But, oh dear. Oh dear. I'm not sure how we feel about this. Oh god. I'm going to edit out like the bits that we're not going to do. Okay, right. So the first time we did this, we responded with, was that just a dream or a wish? Loki, please stop fucking up my setup. You didn't mind? I must have not tackled you hard enough. Is that a challenge, kitten? I wouldn't mind a rematch, a real one this time. Oh, okay. This is gonna be a very long stream. Please buckle yourselves in. You shake your head, a small smile pulling at your lips. You need to focus or you'll be late for work. And the class. Ugh. Little one, come here. Right. Here's the cat. So, for ending 2, we have to always pick the second option. So, for today, it says to review button pushing for beginners. That's always a good way to make your love interest good and new, right? You just push the absolute shit out of their buttons. Seems legit for me. Your head hurts just looking at it. Enough for now. And now we need to call Silas. You hesitate for a second before pressing the call button. The line rings once, then twice before a familiar voice answers. Good morning, kitten. Yay. No, talking of kitten. Stop it. He doesn't want cuddles. This makes me sad. Look at him. He's just a baby. Down you go. You can't stop the small smile forming. I saw your message. So, you dreamed about me, huh? A short pause, and then in that dry, unreadable tone of his, why are you still acting like you didn't dream about me too? And now the cat's collapsed by the door. What are you doing? Let me go let the cat out, for fuck's sake. Your eyes flick around the room, searching for any sign of Mephisto, his mechanical crow, because if that little spy is perched somewhere in your apartment, you swear, but there's nothing. It's just you. Relax, I didn't actually know if you dreamed about me, but now I do. Your stomach flips, heat creeps up your neck. Damn him. You clear your throat, trying to sound unaffected. Are you free tonight? Why? I want to see you. There's a silence on the other end. No hesitation, but something heavier. And then, low and smooth, let me check my schedule. Before you can reply, he adds, just kidding, I'm always free for you, kitten. I'll see you after work. The call disconnects, leaving you staring at the screen. You exhale slowly, pressing the phone to your forehead. Your nerves are already on fire. Yep, I know that feeling. I should probably not do that because that actually kind of hurt. Ah! You attend the classes. The day goes by fast, but nothing sticks. The instructor moves too quickly. The concepts are stiff, mechanical, nothing like real interactions. The techniques feel unnatural, like trying to speak in a language you don't understand. You leave class frustrated, uncertain if this training is even worth it. The field work would have been easier. Instincts you can trust. This, not so much. I should have just gone straight to the field work. You barely make it through the door before tossing your bag aside and dragging yourself to the couch. Retro just go, on the one hand, hitting your head like that will remove brain cells. On the other hand, I've seen you with tech, you don't have to worry, Mim. Shut up. Exhaustion seeps into your bones, but your mind refuses to slow down. The second you sit down, your phone vibrates. Of course it did. I'm outside. You already knew he was coming, but when you unlocked the door, you still momentarily caught off guard. I'm sorry, but look at this man. Silas walks inside with easy confidence, his presence immediately swallowing up the room. His deep red eyes settle on you, carrying that usual intensity that makes your pulse stutter. You look tired, kitten. Long day? You nod, not trusting yourself to speak right away. Being around him in such an enclosed space, alone, it still makes your stomach twist. He strides towards the couch, sitting at the other end, watching you carefully. His arm is draped casually along the backrest, his legs crossed, his sharp gaze flicking to you as you walk in. Seems like you could use a distraction. You want to tell him that he is the distraction, but he turns on the TV and looks at the spot on the sofa by his side. There's a new movie I think you'll like. See, this is different already from the first one, because the first one we told him we were going to watch a film. Okay, chat's gonna already start to go crazy. I didn't know we were playing Baldur's Gate 3 and romancing a Astarion. You hesitate, but then why not? So you sit next to him, leaving a careful distance. You could sit closer, but for some reason you don't. Maybe you're still feeling shy. The movie plays, something low budget and full of over-dramatic action. You're too aware of Silas beside you. The warmth of his presence, the way his fingers occasionally flex against his knee. At some point, he shifts, just enough for his thigh to graze yours. You pretend not to notice. His head tilts slightly, but he doesn't move away. You continue focusing on the movie, but then his hand moves, not touching you, just resting close. Your stomach clenches and your fingers twitch, and you give in. You reach out, just barely brushing his sleeve, and then the moment he starts to turn towards you, you pull away and stretch just as the movie ends. Wow, you were right. That was fun. Oh, look at his face! Move! Silas is staring at you, an unreadable expression on his face. Huh. What? He shakes his head, a small smile on his lips. You have class tomorrow morning, right? Instead of teasing you further, he simply leans in, pressing a soft, fleeting kiss to the top of your head. Get some rest. You'll need it. See you, sweetie. Oh! You walk him to the door, and then he's gone. You exhale, pressing your fingers to the spot where his lips have been. Your nerves are already on fire, but something small appears in your mind. His reaction today was interesting. Okay, so I feel like this is going to be him more taking control, and I am scared. Another day, another decision. Okay, so we're still sticking to ending 2, which means you have to pick the second one each time. So, laugh, run, repeat. Who comes up with these article names? Anyway, that's enough for today. And then we're going to call our husband. Oh dear. You're about to call Silas when your phone buzzes first. His name flashes across the screen. You smirk and answer, but before you can say anything... Thinking about me already? You roll your eyes even as warmth creeps into your chest. You're not husband yet, Mim. Come on. Oh, shut up. Don't get ahead of yourself, bitch. I'm married to both of them. Are you free tonight? You tell me. He always does this. Flips things around, makes you say what you want outright. Come over. There's a brief silence like he's weighing something. And then, I was going to anyway. You exhale, shaking your head. Of course he was. See you after work, kitten. The call disconnects before you can respond, leaving you staring at your screen. You don't know whether to be annoyed or amused. Maybe both. The instructor expects progress, but you're stuck. It still doesn't feel right. You force yourself through the exercises, mimicking what's written in the material, but it doesn't flow. Every move feels stiff, unnatural. The instructor corrects you constantly. You're either too forceful or not forceful enough. By the end of the day, you're mentally drained, but at least you're starting to see how it works. Maybe I just need time. Why does it sound like 90% of my classmates giving presentations? Yeah, accurate. You know Silas is coming over. You invited him. So why does your stomach flip when the door slides open? He steps inside, calm as ever, his gaze sweeping over you with that quiet amusement that always makes you feel too warm. Expecting me? You move toward him, quick and deliberate, closing the space between you before he can react. Then you tilt your head up and press a kiss to his cheek, dangerously close to his mouth. His breath catches. It's almost so subtle that you almost don't notice. Almost. Welcome. The way that they've animated him like breathing as well is really, really good as well. They wrote his character perfectly. It's so accurate. It literally is. You can tell that the person who made this game was very, very good at studying Silas before making this. Like, they didn't just say, oh, look, hot guy who looks like a Astarian. We're going to make a dating sim about him. You know what I mean? The second he starts to reach for you, fingers twitching, arms beginning to lift, you slip away, walking further into the room. You don't turn your back on him completely, just enough. You glance over your shoulder, eyes alight with something playful, dangerous. Did you eat? He's still watching you, his brows drawn slightly unreadable. No, not yet. You must be hungry then. The thing is, when I was playing this one in the first ending, I knew how this was supposed to be interpreted. Oh, I'm starving. His voice drops just a little lower, sending a shiver down your spine. Mim, look at Discord, sent a meme I think you'd appreciate. Oh god. Retro. Stop calling me my fragile little flower or my beautiful delicate pet. I'm literally going to a glass cannon build. I can one-shot most adults. Oh, okay. Well, if you're not fragile, I guess you don't need anyone to hold aggro, huh? No, wait, come back. I'm sorry, I'm your fragile little flower, and there is a scary man charging up a beam to turn my beautiful fragile petals into ash. Yeah, very accurate. Slake, calm down. Oh dear. Then let's fix that. A few minutes later, you're both standing in the kitchen putting together a quick meal. Or at least that's what it's supposed to be. You move past him, reaching for something on the counter, brushing a little too close, just enough for your arm to graze his. The first time he lets it slide. The second time he notices. The third time he moves too, just a fraction, just enough to see if you'll stay close. You don't. You slip away, suddenly busy with something across the room. You can feel his patience thinning. The weight of his gaze follows you. Measured. Steady. Waiting. To sleep going, do you see the hot man on the screen right now? Can you blame me? No. And then Retro going, wait, I've seen this before. Okay. We've read this bit, girls, already. What the hell? By the time you sit down to eat, his eyes are still on you. How's training going? The question sounds casual. Too casual. Are you learning new things? You hum, distracted by your food. Not really, I don't think it's my style. He makes a quiet sound. Not agreement, not disagreement. Why? He shrugs, his smirk's just a little too carefully placed. Nothing. The answer lingers and you let it go. For now. Eventually, your body starts to settle into exhaustion, warmth pulling in your limbs, making your eyelids heavy. Silas stands, slipping his jacket over his shoulders, ready to leave. Wait, don't go. Sweetie, you're barely staying awake. Are you really going to leave me like this? I saw your body and my brain auto-completed very differently. You tilt your head up, gaze soft, lips just slightly parted. He takes a single sharp inhale. His hand flexes slightly at his side, and then after a long sigh, he steps towards you again. And just as he does, you sit up, stretching. Actually, I've changed my mind. I have to wake up early for training. He stills and blinks slowly, processing what just happened. And then he exhales sharply, shaking his head with a low, amused sigh. Good night, kitten. You wave, still grinning as you watch him leave. Teasing him is more fun than you imagined, and you wonder what will happen if you keep doing it. Well, then. I could be responsible or not. Okay, right, let's see what today's topics are. The agitation method? Are we gonna piss him off? It'll be interesting to see how they apply this in the class. Oh god. You hesitate, finger hovering over the call button. For a second, you consider not doing it, and then you press it. Yes, Kin. His voice is smooth, teasing. Too confident, as always. It's called a breaking point. You keep teasing him in order to make him break in a bigger way. It's all about control here. Well, I'm not keeping control. Let's play together. A beat of silence, and then the unmistakable smirk in his tone. Play? What kind of playing? He prickles at your skin, but you push past it, exhaling slowly. Come over after work. Another pause. The weight of anticipation stretching between you. I guess I could make some time. I'll see you tonight, kitten. The call ends, but the tension lingers. A slow heat coils in your stomach. I think the first word in that is forehead play, like mental games. Yeah! Today's the first day it clicks. It's subtle. A shift in tone, a glance held a little longer than usual, a pause before responding, and suddenly people react differently. You say something and they hesitate. You realize it's not about the words, it's about the space between them. The instructor watches you more closely today, correcting you less. You leave the class exhilarated, something humming under your skin. I think I'm getting it. MC's getting it. Oh. You open the door and Silas is already watching you, assessing, calculating. His gaze drags over you. He's simmering beneath the surface, waiting to boil over. So, you wanted to play, kitten? Oh, okay. His fingers curl around your waist, pulling you against him slowly. His grip is firm, like he's already decided you won't be getting away this time. You let him have it for a moment. Then just as he leans in, just as his breath goes against your skin, you slip away. The shift is instant. His grip turns into air and a quiet exhale slips from him, something between amusement and warning. You walk into the living room without looking back. You don't need to. You already know he'll follow. Sleek just losing her will over here. I appreciate her patience. I couldn't resist and play this cat and mouse game to the very hard and hot. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to either. His footsteps are steady, measured behind you as you grab a box from the shelf and place it on the table. Kitty cards. Silas stops and stares at the box. What is this? I said I wanted to play. This is what I meant. You tilt your head, letting your voice drip with false confidence. Or were you expecting something else? The air shifts, thick with unspoken tension. His stare lingers, a beat passes, and then another, before his lips curl into a slow, knowing smile. Fine, kitten. Let's play. And so you do. For a long time, you focus control to win, but Silas is relentless. When you think you have the upper hand, when you're certain victory is yours, he turns the match around effortlessly. again and again. You huff, pushing your chair back as you stand, frustration crackling through you. That's not fair. He chuckles, slow and dark, his gaze never leaving yours, soaking in your irritation. Maybe we should have played another type of game. A shiver trails down your spine. His words are a warning, a promise. But you keep your expression neutral, your posture lazy, unaffected. I guess. Suddenly, he's closer. Honest to God, I thought that was a sex scene until it ended. Suddenly, he's closer. Leaning in, voice dipping into something low, smooth, edged with danger. You really want to test me, kitten? You can see how red I am right now. Like, that's my natural skin color, this is my face. Your breath catches because for a second, just a second, you think he might actually do something. You want him to, but you don't back down. You tilt your head, letting your lips curve just slightly. I don't know what you're talking about. I clearly just wanted to play a game. His eyes flash, not with irritation, but something hungrier. He inhales slowly, about to speak, but then his phone buzzes. The moment shatters. He exhales sharply, running a hand through his hair, his frustration finally slipping through the cracks. Good night. And then he's gone in a flash of red light. The room feels too quiet without him. You inhale, pulse still uneven, the weight of the moment settling in. You just crossed the line. And you can't wait to do it again. Oh, lordy lord. Drop this phone. Okay, what's today's material then? Oops, did I make you mad? This could be very... Oh, God. Oh, Lord. Silas! The phone... The line rings once before Silas picks up. His voice is low, familiar. You're predictable. You huff. I could say the same about you. Maybe, but you're the one calling me first every time. You don't reply right away. What is it this time? Can't concentrate? Or do you just miss me? Your fingers tighten around the device. Just come over tonight. Say please and I'll think about it. Your breath hicks. Your silence stretches a little too long. Finally, he lets out a low chuckle. Relax, kitten, I was going to come anyway. Not that type of come, you freaks. The call ends. You exhale, pressing your palm against your warm face. Yeah, I might have to do that. Jesus Christ, I'm blushing like a fucking tomato over here. Jesus Christ, Mary and Joseph. Oh, Lord. It feels effortless now. The way people adjust their posture when you step forward. The way their tone changes when you wait a second too long before answering. It's powerful. You push further, experimenting more. This game should be called Slow Burn Anime with how long it's taken for anything to happen. Hi, Frida! Oh god, Frida's here. Oh lord. You push further, experimenting more. The instructor raises an eyebrow once, but they don't stop you. They see it too. You leave class satisfied, like you've unlocked something you didn't know you had. This is actually working. You arrive home to find Silas and Mephisto already there. Hold on, when did the bird get in here? Oh dear. There's an energy in the air, subtle but unmistakable. Silas is restless. Not in an obvious way. He's too controlled for that. But you catch it in the way his fingers tap idly against his knee. In the way his shoulders sit just a little too rigid, like he's holding something back. We're teasing the fuck out of him. You know he wants you to ask, but you hold it off, talking about random things. Mephisto watches you from the windowsill, head tilted as if it's already expecting the game that's about to begin. Until Silas leans back against the couch, Arms stretched lazily along the top. Too casual. Why are you so excited? You finally ask, and his face brightens up for a second. Just came back from an auction. He pulls a gun out, letting the metal gleam under the light. Sleek, perfectly balanced, every detail engineered for precision and power. It's better than all the other ones in his collection. You glance at it and shrug. It's alright, but I think mine's better. The air shifts as the blatant lie fills the room. Silas and Mephisto still. For the first time since you walked in, Silas' expression flickers. Just for a second. Okay, no ads. Go away. I've snoozed them for as long as I can. Then he recovers, tilting his head, a smirk playing at the corner of his lips. If you say so, kitten. He's humoring you. Something in you wants to break that composure. But if you really look at it, mine is much better. Bigger, stronger, better precision, stronger bullets. His brow arcs slightly, but you're not done sprouting nonsense. It's all about the reinforced trajectory chambering. The impact force is significantly stabilized at high velocity, which he exhales through his nose, long and slow. What are you even talking about? You cross your arms, tilting your head just so. My gun is obviously the superior one. His jaw tightens, just barely. His eye twitches. You smile, and then you start laughing. What's wrong, Silas? Are you mad? The tension shifts. His smirk remains, but it's sharper now. Hungrier. You want me mad, kitten? Oh! No! But yes! Oh, you don't back down. Maybe. What are you going to do again? Oh no! Oh no! What are we? Oh god. Peeps, I don't have the strength. Did you find out if this is playable on in a browser or iPad? Browser, yes. I'm not sure about iPad or devices. The air between you thickens. The space too charged and too heavy. It was at this moment MC knew she fucked up. Oh god. Mephisto calls from the windowsill, breaking the silence. Silas's jaw works for a moment, his fingers flexing once at his side, before he inhales deeply, steadying himself. He takes one slow step forward and then stops. Next time, kitten. Good night. And then he's gone. What? You exhale, only now realizing how fast your pulse is beating. Have your hands brushed against one another yet? Thighs have, but that's about it. Oh my lord. Your heart pounds so hard it hurts. You've never seen him this frustrated before, and you love it. Yes, we fucking do. Final day. Review the class materials. And what's the last one? Tactical provocation? That should be enough. Let's continue with it. You don't hesitate, you don't think, you just call. He answers on the first ring. Tell me. You know what he means. You know what he's asking. Come over after work. Say it like you mean it. Your pulse stutters. Silas. Say it. Your breath catches. You should be annoyed, but instead your stomach tightens with something dangerously close to anticipation. You close your eyes, exhale slowly, and then... I want you to come over. Oh god. There's silence. Thick. Charged. And then his low voice reaches your ear. I'll be there. The line clicks off. You set the device down, staring at it for a moment. The tension has been building for days. Tonight you have a feeling it will finally snap. Oh god. You don't have to think anymore. You just do it. God, I need a fucking cup of tea after this. The right pauses, the right silences, the right shift in body language. It's all second nature now. Oh dear, he is going to go off like a bomb, honestly. The instructor barely interferes. They know you understand. Lamel, that was so fucking British. I mean, I am fucking British. What are you going to do about it? The instructor barely interferes. They know you understand. And the best part, you don't just understand the techniques. You understand why they work. It feels like seeing through something, like knowing a secret nobody else knows. Get super horny? Well, tea time! You walk out of class with certainty. This was worth it. You step into your apartment, kicking off your shoes with a sigh. The air inside feels charged. Oh no. the kind of stillness that isn't empty. It prickles against your skin, warning you before you even turn the lights on. Your fingers drift instinctively to your gun. Silas? Your voice is steady, but the question lingers in the air. Then he steps forward from the shadows and your lips curve into a slow smile. You move toward him, anticipation humming beneath your skin, stopping just before your lips can brush his. Oh. If I weren't so dead inside, I would have rubbed one out for it. His eyes darken, sharp with intent. He's had enough. Hi, oh my god, it's Atomic. Hi. Hey girl, I'm here lurking. Well, thank you for the lurk, much appreciates. What is this? This is a Silas dating sim. Honestly, you should do this for your channel because it would be so funny. Oh, thanks Retro. Jesus, I forgot I was leaning forward then. If you need, I will send you the link, my babes, because this game is very, very well written and it's unhinged as shit. As you can see, blushing. You've been teasing me these past few days, kitten. Far too much. I don't know what you're talking about. You tilt your head. False innocence dripping from your voice. Oh? Have I? He steps closer. Unhurried, the tension coiling thick between you. Oh god. Oh, hydrate, thank you. Still serious, I do not want to update my software right now. You keep inviting me over, only to run away. Your back presses okay, this is book talk shit now. Your back presses against the wall, caged by his presence. He hasn't touched you, not yet, but there's nowhere to escape. Oh, I'll admit, are you interested, Lo? I'll check it out sometime. Going to look in the meantime. Thanks, Atomic. Love you. Mwah. Kisses. That training influenced you in an infuriating way. Are you actually mad now? You try to play coy. Try to push the tension aside with a casual smile. I didn't know you were so easily affected. We can play kitty cards to relax. His hand presses against your abdomen, firm but slow, pinning you there. Girls, this is how I die. This is how I die. No, kitten. Not tonight. Oh. His smile is wicked, taunting. Your pulse hammers as he lifts you effortlessly, your legs wrapping around his hips on instinct. He then kisses you. Oh my god, we got the kissing. Fuck yes. He tastes like heat and hunger. His teeth nipping at your bottom lip before soothing the sting with another sneering kiss. Guess he's on the ceiling again. His grip tightens, his body pressing flush against yours, trapping you beneath him as he drinks in every sound you make. Oh my god, is this going to be YouTube friendly? Am I going to have to censor this? You try to touch him, but then he seizes your wrists in one hand, pinning them above your head as he lowers you onto the couch. Oh god. Oh. Girls, this is how I die. You thank your supervisor in your mind for enrolling you into those classes. They didn't just make you sharper, they showed you this side of Silas, this edge of him you had only glimpsed before. So what hero is it just me? And now you can't wait to unravel him further. Ending 2 of 4. Oh my lordy lord. Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay. 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 How are we feeling? Because I think I need a break after that. Oh my god, fangirling or what? Look at me, I'm blushing. I need Jesus. I think I need more than Jesus. I see a tomato on screen. Yes, I identify as a tomato. The fact that I chose to wear red lippy today has probably not helped my case in the slightest either. I'm just saying, dumped cold water on myself.